Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How
How
are
are
you?
you, brother?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. How's it going?
Alhamdulillah, everything is fine. Good. How was your day?
Yeah, it's about 2 p.m. now, and it's been a busy day, I guess, because I had a couple of medical appointments for my family. So yeah,
Okay.
it took about, uh, the medical, how it is over here in Canada. It's free, but it takes a lot of time to get your appointment. So
Yeah.
you
Yes.
don't want to miss an appointment here because if you miss it, then you'll get it after 3 4 months.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yes, yes.
it's we as well, apart from us, others as well. Whenever they get appointments, medical appointments, health appointments,
Mm-hmm.
they usually try to you know keep it as it is and visit it on the appointment date to avoid getting
Absolutely.
uh, delayed again. So yeah, that's what
Absolutely.
was, and that's the reason I'm late today. But uh,
But a quick question, just for knowledge purposes. If you remember back in Aramco, how we used to directly visit the clinic and get a checkup. Can we not do that in Canada?
yes, it's available. Like I remember in back there in Aramco, it was called drop-in.
Yes, yes, drop in.
Here it is called urgent care. So
Uh-huh.
urgent care is something, and if it is something is life-threatening or something like that, or you're bleeding or something like that, that is
Okay, okay.
obviously emergency.
Absolutely
Same like
emergency.
everywhere. So, but urgent care is there for things which are, in control, that like cold, cough, or things like that. You can go to urgent care. But in urgent care as well, there can be a good wait time, like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's
Oh,
available immediately or 15, 20 minutes. So it depends which day is it and what time
okay.
it is. So that's
Okay,
how
okay.
it works here.
Yeah, right.
Um,
Because the Aramco, what do you say, the work around the environment, it's inspired or basically set by American standards, right? So that's why I asked in Canada also maybe some similarities might be there. US,
Right.
Canada.
Just the name difference. Urgent care, as I mentioned,
Yeah, yeah.
back there it was drop in. Here it is
Yeah,
urgent
yeah.
care.
Yes.
So
All right. Done.
that's how it is. Yeah. And what
Nice.
about you? What's going on? I think it's 11:30 back there in Hyderabad. So I kept you awake today.
Yes. Not a problem at all. Yeah, it's a little slightly past 11:30. Not a problem. Usually, even if I'm done with work, until I get to sleep, it's like one, close to one.
Okay.
Even though I try to get to bed early, still need to change that habit.
Right. You're working hard.
Inshallah. Yeah, not about working, but uh, need to create that schedule,
Right.
such that like usually what I do if I want to sleep early, I don't sleep in the morning after Fajr. I stay awake even if I'm sleepy. I'll stay awake and continuously until the night, so that in the night I can
Right.
comparatively sleep
Uh,
early.
yeah, that actually helps because my schedule here is similar as well because
Hmm.
I get Fajr here is about 5:40 around that time. So
Hmm.
we get up after Fajr, we get up and then pray Fajr, and then after uh, the kids' schools here are from 8:30,
Hmm.
8:30. So
Okay.
preparation and everything, you don't need to go back to sleep. You have to be
All right.
uh,
Yes.
on your toes immediately. If it's a weekend, obviously that's something different. But
Yes.
apart from
Yes.
that, and that helps you to sleep early. That because what I felt
Absolutely.
back in India, it is you have functions, you have events. It takes 11, 12, and then you wake up late. It
Yeah.
9, 10 a.m. But here, because it's a routine, you just keep on doing the same thing on the weekdays. So in the evening as well, the kids go to sleep about 8:39, and you are off.
Nice.
Like the adults are off to sleep about 9:30, 10. That's it. Because after that, you're so sleepy, you'll be like drooling.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's actually good, something good in US, Canada, and all. And it's not just the people, but also the what do you say? Uh, Commercially, everything closes down early, so you don't really have anything to do. Even like, for example, in India, you still have places to go. And even back in the Saudi Arabia, if you remember, our side, Al Khobar, everything used to close down by 10. But if you go to
Right.
Jeddah, it's like Hyderabad. It's like Hyderabad. Yeah, people stay awake. The shops stay open till midnight or even past midnight regularly.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I think here it is much more, I guess. Some stores they
Yeah, it's
close by
much more.
9. Some stores
Mm.
close by 9 p.m. And I mean the grocery stores. General,
Right.
just normal stores, they'll close, I think, max by, you know, 5, 6, or maximum 7 p.m.
Yes. Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
yeah, Walmart is the store which is open till late. That is the 11 p.m. That's it. There's no store which is open 24/7 uh, in Toronto, which I know right now. In Not in Toronto, I would say, in the eastern side of Toronto.
Okay. I think, but pharmacies maybe.
Pharmacies, no, pharmacies are closed as well, except
Oh,
except in emergencies, emergency section.
all
Uh,
right. In the clinics, yeah. But you
yes,
don't have individual pharmacies like we do here in Hyderabad
th-
or
th-
Saudi. You
there
may.
there are pharmacies, but they as well they follow their own work hours. That's it.
All right.
No
All right.
emergency. I
Basically, like
haven't
any
seen any
commercial store.
pharmacy like that. I haven't seen that some pharmacy is open 24/7. Or I haven't seen it.
Okay. 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 Uh, Different
Yeah, but
schedule,
every place
different this thing. Yeah.
has their own way, I guess. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
how about when we came back, we discussed a lot about our time in Saudi. So
Yes.
let's move on to the time when we came back to India and why we came back to India. And
Yes. Absolutely.
you want to go ahead?
Okay, sure. The reason for me to come back was obviously two main reasons. Primarily education, but also my father retired the same year actually just a year after I finished high school, which is in 2011. From both reasons were crucial, so I had to come back. And also, if you ask about doing my bachelor's there, the only college for what my passion is, which is architecture, was KFUPM. And that particular year, due to some political reason, they did not accept any non-Arab students. In fact, I
Mhm.
think non-Saudi students. So with me, around 250 students were, like they missed a semester.
Right.
So anyhow, I came back here, and over here also I was a little late. So 2 years I was between high school and my bachelor's due to
Mm.
certain reasons. But in 2012, I started bachelor's B Arc, and me and I think you as well, both of us, we finished our entire schooling from Saudi Arabia. Like
Right.
usually people, they send their parents, what they do, they send their kids back to India in ninth, so that
Right.
with 4 years of local education, they'll get into a regular quota over here. But we completed
Right.
completely there. So when we came here, we were NRIs, and we got into management quota, our
Right.
admissions.
Right. I guess it's because regular or local y- they'd like to become a local, right? I think there is some criteria that for to become a local,
Yes,
you have to have an education of about at least 4 years in
ninth
India.
to 12th is. yeah,
Right.
ninth, 10th, inter first year, inter second year. That's
Right.
the typical I know of, and that's what usually people did. And there were
Right.
two options, if you remember. A few parents, like at least I know, Alhamdulillah, our parents, we were in Saudi Aramco, so we had an opportunity. We could have like to send abroad as well to
Right.
USA. So some parents they sent their kids to US to
Right.
study from ninth itself, so that
Right.
9, 10, 9 to 12, they'll get a idea and they will settle down, and then they can easily do their bachelor's.
Right. Right. Yeah, I remember that, I now that you have mentioned, I remember because in I think it was ninth, when I passed eighth and we went into ninth grade.
Mhm.
My father was working to get me into the Dahran Academy in
Uh-huh.
at the American school. So he was
Right.
planning that we read all the application, everything. One of my classmates as well. He as well was moving into the Hanan Academy, and now he's a doctor in Toronto. So I guess you remember one of the toppers in our school, Anand. So
Yeah, yes, I think, yeah, yeah.
yes, yes. So he went to the Hanan Academy, after ninth, I guess.
All
So
right.
my
Okay.
application was there as well. We were planning, but then there was another thing, because we are young, we were young, we were teenagers, and dad thought, it will be, at that uh, when we are teenagers, we don't have much. We what could you say? We are not thinking that uh, well.
Clearly.
Right. Not
Yeah.
like an adult or so. It was something that
Hmm.
to the final decision of what he took, because the admission was completed, everything was ready, and I just had to join.
Right.
But he decided that it's
Mhm.
better off for me to continue in the Indian system, and then
Right.
later on for masters go to the US. So that there were some
All right.
reasons, and that's the reason I didn't join, and
Okay.
I did till 12th grade. I did in the same school, Indian school,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. We did
then
together.
after we completed, and you remember we went to a lot of tuitions, like in the 11th and 12th grade, right, for maths.
Yes.
Uh,
Maths, our Manoj sir, he taught us till 10th, and then 11th we moved to Musarrat ma'am, if you remember, for
right.
maths.
Yes.
And for physics, I forgot his name,
Shahin,
Shafiq
Shahin
sir,
sir.
Shahin sir, right? And for chemistry, uh,
Lawrence sir.
huh?
Lawrence sir.
Lawrence, yes, exactly. So Lawrence sir in Dammam, Shahin sir was close by to our house. He was in Al Khobar itself.
Yeah,
And
those
then
were fun
Manoj sir
times.
to
Like we
Khari used
used
to,
to go, I remember like after every tuition class, we used to have shawarmas and stuff like that. Everything was, it
yeah, we
was,
used to explore.
yeah, it was
Yes.
fun time. Like whenever I think about
Um,
that time, like I'm just thinking, because it was, I was specifically like a foodie. I'm still, I guess, I would mark myself as a
yeah,
foodie, but that time it
yes,
was, and being in Saudi, you cannot miss any shawarmas. You have to try shawarma
absolutely.
from a variety of places. So, yeah, even
Absolutely.
now, I'm
Eh,
getting water in my mouth just talking about shawarma.
Yes, yes. Especially in Dhamma, because in the Shahin sir's tuition, we had a lot of our classmates and stuff, and his house was within residential. There weren't any stores nearby. So to him, we used to go, we used to come back. And if you remember a couple of times when we used to take on Friday, we used to go to the mosque. We used to stay in the mosque, and our father used to come and pick us up from the mosque
Right,
for after the Friday prayers.
right, because it was nearby.
On that, yeah, it was near on that road, like Bagla say when you take left, that entire road, which was complete gold
Right,
market.
the ladies'
So on that
market.
road,
Ladies' market.
ladies market, exactly. So on that road, a little further away, left side. So basically, that mosque opposite to it was Abi Chacha's ghar. So
Right.
house. So that mosque is something that I also often a lot of times. So we used to pray there mostly. Depending on the time, if we had time, we used to come back home and then go to our respective this thing. But otherwise, we used to go there and then we used to wait for our fathers to come, and after prayer,
Right.
we used to head back.
I guess you remember
Dammam is because
do you remember the cheese samosas near to Shahin Sir station?
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
those were good times.
Yes,
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, really, really nice
Enjoyed.
times.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
why don't you tell a little about your process?
yeah.
Yani,
So once we once I was so actually my 12th grade and my father's retirement, they almost matched. So
yeah, yes,
because uh, I was finishing my 12th grade in March. But my
right,
father's retirement was actually in January. Actually, specifically, I think it was October or January.
all
So
right,
because there was no case that if I went back to India in December or January, I wouldn't get admission in any school for
right,
2 months
right,
to give the board exam. So that was not a
uh-huh,
possibility. So
right,
dad had put in a request that if you know on these grounds, if there was a possibility to get an extension of about 6 months so that I can give my
right,
board exams and then we move directly and so that
right,
this retirement can be done together with my board
yes,
exams. So that happened. Thankfully, Alhamdulillah, that was accepted. And
Alhamdulillah.
I did my 12th grade exams. And after that, we had a couple of months to pack up and stuff. And we moved back in July 2010.
Okay,
So,
yes, yes,
yeah.
I remember it.
Yeah, after that, it was actually, I still think that it was a blessing in disguise that I moved back to India after 12th grade
Most
because
definitely.
because we were born there and we stayed till the schooling in Saudi. So we never had the
Mm.
taste of India, how everything works. So you just used to go to for vacation, come back, vacation, come back, and we always thought, what is this? Why are we going? There is so many mosquitoes and stuff like that. It was that kind of
Yeah,
mindset.
absolutely.
So we never had that kind of internal connection with Hyderabad. Obviously, we had family and stuff
Uh,
like that. We just used to meet and come back. But to make that connection, you have to live there. You have to live there,
absolutely.
and
Yes.
then you get that connection with the city, and you love it. So
Right.
that was one of the main reasons my father wanted me to stay in Hyderabad rather than sending me to the US because there were many options to send to the US, to the West, or even to stay back in Saudi, as you mentioned, KFUPM and stuff like that.
Yes.
But he wanted me to live in Hyderabad and see how the life is, so that
Yes.
basically
Yes.
we are Hyderabadis, so we should know how to stay over there. So yeah, that 4 years
Absolutely.
helped a lot to in the future, even after I went to the US, I did my masters and came back, so that helped me to navigate life, how to navigate life in Hyderabad. So yeah, that was good.
True.
And
True.
obviously
Alhamdulillah.
once we came back, it was obviously a very difficult transition into Hyderabad.
Yes.
For anybody who's coming from the Gulf or the West, it will be a difficult transition. It will take time, but you
Truly.
have to uh, just be calm and be patient.
Yeah.
Everything will fall in place.
Absolutely.
That's key. So that's what happened
Most
with us as well.
definitely.
But I think we'll go much more in detail in the next, because I
Next
think we are,
episode.
yeah, next episode. I think we are out of time or something. I'm not sure.
We have. We have 2 minutes, not a problem. I'll quickly mention this thing when you mention about your father insisting on you to get a hold of the Hyderabad lifestyle. So I remember when because even here architecture there are a few colleges. There's only one university, JNFU, Jawaharlal Nehru, and then there are a
Mhm.
lot of very few at that time, at least back in 2012, there were very few colleges affiliated. So I consulted a admissions coordinator, like one of my distant relatives. So his own son, he mentioned this to my father. And my father mentioned this to me. Okay, when his son was in engineering, he advised my father, ke, Usman Saab, what I did not buy my son a bike for 2 years. I told him to take a bus, experience the lifestyle, experience the difficulty, whatever. And only after you get a hold of that, then maybe in college I will get you a bike. So that is something, because if you're living here, you need to experience that local culture, that
Right.
local turnaround, like how you do, whether you take a bus. But alhamdulillah, for both of us, may Allah grant all the goodness to our parents. They gave us the best facilities. We always went in car and that.
Right. So, like everybody has a different way. Every parent or every family has a different way.
And,
So, yeah.
absolutely.
My dad, he didn't, he didn't ask me to go in the bus. It would have been very difficult.
No, no.
But what I wanted was a actual bike. A bike,
Okay.
a sports bike or something like that. At that time, it was
All right.
R15, I guess. It was a Yamaha
All
R15
right.
and stuff like that. But
Uh-huh.
he mentioned, he told me that that's not gonna happen, because and my mom as well, because they used to hear a lot of things, from families
Yes,
and
yes,
stuff, accidents
absolutely.
happening, this going wrong and stuff. So they didn't want to take that risk. They Because we were still teenagers, they wanted us to, get mature a little,
Absolutely.
understand what's going on, and then get a bike so that we'll know, we'll just not lose ourselves. So that was the reason.
Nice.
But one thing that he did was very good. He told that the same amount of money which will get you a bike, let's invest it in a land. So
Okay.
so
Nice.
that was
Mashallah.
that
Nice.
was something that we did, and it has grown a lot. You know,
Alhamdulillah. Mashallah.
I still have that piece of land, and that bike would have been depreciated till now. And,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
but that piece of land, it has grown hugely. So uh,
Alhamdulillah.
that
Nice.
was a blessing in disguise as well. So
Definitely.
yeah, so whatever our parents or elders say, most of the time, most of the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
90% of the time, there is some wisdom in there. But
Absolutely.
you need to think about it, and especially when you are a teenager or stuff like that, you should be able to understand and follow that. Once you are
Absolutely.
an adult, you still follow, but you can, you can analyze what is good and bad for yourself
Mm.
once you are mature, and then take a decision as well.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes. True.
yeah, it's a good way to get adjusted when you first arrive in Hyderabad.
Yeah. True. Absolutely. So I think it's a little past our fixed
All
time.
right. Okay, perfect. See you then.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Before you go, we're giving away a free AWS Associate Certification voucher worth $150. Just like this video, subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. One lucky winner will be announced on May 20th.